What is going on, people? Joey Talks Boxing. I want to talk about Canelo and what is going on with Canelo these last few days or weeks or whatever. It's very interesting with Canelo because he was regarded as the number one pound-for-pound fighter by most prior to his fight with Bivol. He then goes up at light heavyweight, takes a fight that nobody was really asking for. And honestly, if he had won the fight, I don't think he would have gotten that kind of recognition anyways. So it's kind of a stupid move in my opinion, because it was like very high risk, very low reward, and he loses. I was at that fight, by the way. And since then, it's kind of been like you haven't looked that great in your next fights. You fought Golovkin, who was kind of shot. You didn't knock him out. You fought Ryder. You dropped him and won the fight, but you didn't look great. You know, I know we have very high standards for Canelo, but he was the number one pound-for-pound guy, so the standards are going to be high. And now there's talk about fighting people. Now there's talk, he goes with the cruiserweight thing because he talked about fighting Makabu last year, but Badou Jack beat Makabu on that Jake Paul Tommy Fury undercard. So then there was talk, okay, I'll fight Badou Jack, but then we'll do a little catchweight. Nobody wants to see that. They want to see Benavidez. So now that Badou Jack fights out, now let's see Canelo fight Benavidez. It looks like he's fighting Charlo next. Charlo's been out of the ring for 2 years. Even if he beats Charlo, he's not going to get the credit for beating Charlo that he would have gotten had he fought Charlo at 160 a few years ago. Same thing if he would have fought Andrade at 160 a few years ago. But to me, the people want to see Canelo and David Benavidez. Those are the two guys they want to see. And I don't know if we're going to get it. You know, it's just interesting. Does Canelo value his legacy, or does Canelo value the money? And losing to Benavidez is just too big of a risk from a financial standpoint. I don't know. I think Canelo is great. I think Canelo still has a lot to offer to the game. He's reached the top of the mountain, and now it seems like he's going to have to try to reclaim his spot as the number one guy in the game, which may be even more difficult because Terence Crawford and Errol Spence are fighting. So the winner of that would probably be number one. But I don't know if Canelo even cares about that. The thing is, though, Charlo, if you win that fight, and assuming Benavidez beats Morrell, which is a big assumption because Morrell's also a legit contender, then that should be the next course of action, Canelo Benavidez. One thing I've always admired about Canelo is he always does the big fights, and he's not afraid. You know, I always said that he ducked Andrade a little bit, but Andrade's not a big fight. When it comes to the big fights, he makes it happen. Triple G, he made it happen. Plant and Billy Joe and Smith, he went undisputed. He made it happen. When it came to Cotto back in the day, he made it happen. This is the next one, David Benavidez. This is a guy who a lot of people think can beat you. I would like to see it happen. I don't think it's going to happen this year, but maybe next year by May time we could make that go down. But it's just interesting. Canelo, his career and his legacy is kind of taking a little bit of a hit these last few years. Let me know what you guys think about Canelo. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Peace.